Hello, my name is Rosie Rolandi, and I was in the car business for 25 years. I just quit my job in the car business in July of 2022, and now I'm here to help you with not censoring. I can say anything because I'm no longer working for any specific brand or automotive dealership. We're going to talk about something that I receive a lot of phone calls. How can I return a car to the dealership? It's really a way to do it. Why the salesperson doesn't call me? Why the manager doesn't want to talk to me? Why it's so difficult? Why is no real answers? And the reason is because they work for the dealership and they have to do what's best for the dealership, not for you. That's why I'm so glad that I'm no longer working for a dealership and I have the freedom to give you the right answer, real answer of a person that was a finance director, finance manager, used car manager, top performer for Toyota. And that's why I'm glad I have the freedom to do it now. You know the drill. Please subscribe, hit the like. It's really important. That's why more people can listen it to me. And can you return a car to a dealership? No, you cannot. And that's just reality. That's why before to buy a car and sign your contract, you have to be really informed and you have to know what you really want. And if this particular vehicle, it will be a great vehicle for many years to come. And that way you don't have to be in this dilemma. However, here are your options. Option number one, in the state of Florida, it's not a cool off period, means that you can now buy it today and return it tomorrow. But many dealerships wants to give a customer an option. What I mean is they want to exchange the vehicle. If the customer said, listen, my wife hates the color, or this car is a piece of nothing, the second day already broke, and or you know, any reason, you know, that you decide to the vehicle is not, you have 3 days, normally they will exchange it from another one. You have to be really aware of this, and I will tell you why. When they exchange, they are trying to don't pay you what you pay for the vehicle. And that's really important. You have, when you approach to them, you said, listen, the vehicle has 10,000 miles now, and I bought it with 9,905 miles. And it's in your contract, that's the exact miles. And then when you buy a car, you have to make sure that in the contract says the exact miles that you purchase that vehicle, because if you have any complaint, you can say, I bought it with this miles and I have an issue in this miles. Well, you can say, well, they think it's not working, you know, I want another car. That dealership will tell you this. They say, oh, we're gonna fix it, don't worry, it's under warranty, let me give you a rental car. Now, if you accept that, the time still running, you know, it could pass 2 weeks and the vehicle still on the shop. What are you gonna do then? You can do nothing. You already signed your contract, it's already 2 weeks, and they're gonna get it back to you. Are you gonna be okay with it? I will say this, if you really, really like the car, if it's a great deal and you don't mind the car staying 2 weeks, maybe it was something they missed on the inspection, and you feel comfortable enough, they're gonna fix it. In the case it is what it is, they have to give you a rental car. That's what any decent dealership will, without giving you any grief about it. But it can be the other person that come and say, Rosie, they start like a nightmare. Since the moment I put the first my key on the ignition didn't work. It has noises, the engine and transmission, and it's not just my idea. I have other people looking at the vehicle, have a second opinion, and it's really important that you have a mechanical issue in the first 3 days. Pay another dealership or another shop. It's gonna cost you $150 probably to diagnose and check the vehicle, and then they can tell you yes, or no, but when you go to this second dealership or thing, they try to sell you something. It's possible they say, oh yeah, everything is terrible, you have to change your transmission, because they want to do the job. That's why when you approach to the dealership, you have to say, that's not my car, I won't fix it, I won't do anything to it, I'm just making a favor for a third party, and we want just to know what's wrong with the vehicle, and I won't fix anything. That way they don't trying to upsell you something. You just tell them, I want just to know if I'm gonna buy it or if I won't buy it. Don't tell them that you're under contract, don't tell them it's your car. You want an honest opinion. Well, then with that, you go to the dealership. They say, well, it's not my imagination, I'm not crazy. Especially if you're a woman, they will tell you. They talk in the office and they say, they don't know better, or this person, what they know, and they undermine you. That's why you just take it, that's what is the problem. I don't care what you're gonna say. Because most salespeople, including me, and I was a manager, we don't know anything about mechanics. We don't have no clue. We just sell cars. And we always say it. We just sell cars. We don't know. When they give you an opinion, don't take it. Because they don't know. They have to go to the shop. And because you already did it. You already tell, that's the problem. I don't feel comfortable with the vehicle. If you don't exchange this vehicle for another one, I will call the bank. And it's in the contract. And the contract says the bank's name on the bottom. And I'm gonna tell them that you are selling them, the bank, a vehicle with issues. And I will cancel my contract. And many banks, if you call them and you said, this vehicle has a problem, I want a cancellation, maybe they won't fund the deal. Fund the deal means they won't pay whatever the dealership is asking to the dealership. And you can do it. You have the power to do it. I will do it if I have to protect myself. And they don't want to deal. If you are really honest, say, I don't want to have no problem. I want to keep doing business with you. I want another car. I don't want to have a nightmare. Keep your car. Let's go start from scratch. Sometimes, and many times, the manager will say, you know what, we want to keep this in a friendly relationship, customer service, and they're gonna exchange the vehicle, destroy the contract. Now, if he's a weak manager and want to prove that he's the man, because that's what happened, they're gonna say, I'm gonna talk to the general manager. In that case, you're gonna say, I want to talk to the general manager too. Yeah, that's an option. Now, the second option that you have is to say, I don't want anything. Now, is that possible? That's really hard, because dealerships already, when you are in a dealership, you are probably all day, or at least 4 to 5 hours in the dealership before to purchase a vehicle. And the managers and the salesperson and everybody, was there. Who cares? It's your money first. However, can you just return the car and say, I don't want anything? No, you can exchange it for another vehicle. Now, if they don't want to help you and they say, I'm sorry, this vehicle was sold as is. It's a pre-owned car, as is, no warranty, anything. I cannot do anything. Pretty much you have nothing. You purchase that vehicle and you took your chances. That's why it's so important to buy vehicles with warranty. It's cheaper, yeah, well, especially if you buy cash. You go buy your $5,000 vehicle, and then you come, it's a cash deal, no banks involved, and then, well, 5,000 doesn't buy anything any longer, but anyway, you buy a $7,000 out the door vehicle, they won't return your money. You are on the hook. If you are lucky, they give you 30 days warranty, which you will try to take advantage of it. If it's a major, I saw a few times that's like the thing just broke down and you want to give, if it's a decent dealership, they will. But chances are that you gonna get stuck with the vehicle. That's why people say, I don't want to deal with banks. Well, banks will defend you because it's their money they are lending you in order to get paid for the vehicle. That's why buying cash is a great deal. Yes, when you buy a car cash, you go to your own mechanic or go somewhere else and get a second opinion of the condition of the vehicle and get a warranty. That's always my advice, because you have to protect your money. Cars are no assets. Cars are liability. The depreciation is every day. You have to spend money on them. And when the time that you sell the vehicle back, whatever they want to pay you, that's how that works. It's a liability, but we need it. I don't know how it's somewhere else, but in Florida, we need cars. Public service transportation is really poor, and that's why you have to make sure that you know what you're doing. Now, if you have any questions, you can always type it underneath. However, I'm gonna put my email address underneath. You want a consultation. It's a major issue and you don't know how to approach this, you don't know your rights. I'm here to help you. Now I can help you for real with my experience. We do a consultation. It could be an hour. Do you want that I intervene on your behalf with one of the managers? I can do it. I know exactly how that works, and I want to be my pleasure to do it. You just email, tell me what's your issue, tell me the time, and I send you the instructions and everything, and I'm going to be more than happy to be on the other side of the table. Again, my name is Rosario Rolandi. I was in the car business for 25 years, and I'm here to help you and assist you. Thank you again.